Hey everybody, Adam Davidson, RadCast, radamdavidson.com. We're going to pick it up in Psalm 1 this morning. That's the first one in the book of Psalms. That's why it's Psalm 1. Some people have memorized Psalm 1, and so they don't need to read it from a book like me, but I'll read it from here. It goes like this. Here's Psalm 1. Blessed is the one who does not walk in step with the wicked, or stand in the way that sinners take, or sit in the company of mockers, but whose delight is in the law of the Lord, and who meditates on his law day and night. That person is like a tree planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in season, and whose leaf does not wither. Whatever they do prospers. Not so the wicked. They are like chaff that the wind blows away. Therefore the wicked will not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the assembly of the righteous. For the Lord watches over the way of the righteous, but the way of the wicked leads to destruction. So as I read through this morning, this is one of those psalms that has the sort of the strength and the weakness of being familiar. Like we've read through it, we get it. Oh, good old Psalm 1. Got to make sure we do the right thing. Like that's the principal lesson in here is walk in the ways of the Lord, right? But the thing that was really underlined for me this morning as I spent time in this psalm is the fact that trees have a very boring existence. I mean, think about it. I mean, trees are just sort of out there. No matter where you're watching this, there's probably some tree outside just standing there. And the wind blows and it changes color here as it will here in Michigan here in a few weeks. And then it starts spitting leaves everywhere. And then it just becomes a big stand of sticks during the winter. And then spring hits and those little buds show up. And then all those seeds, those helicopter seeds from maple trees fall into your gutters. But by and large, they're just kind of standing there waiting for the next thing. But the whole time you have this miracle of the faithful tree, right? Just existing. And, he's got his roots planted deep and he's drawing nourishment from the ground and he's waiting for the next rain and putting up with the storm and putting up with the scorching sun and just sort of being faithful, just being there. And it seems to me that that's really the way to do it with our faith, because we're always looking for fireworks, the next big thing, and I'm having a great day or I'm having a terrible day. And there's something to be learned from the image of the tree that just stands there, but very importantly, is not wasting its time, but is rather drawing nourishment. That's the way it should be with the Lord. Now, how do we draw nourishment from Him? We meditate on His law. We think about His word. We consider what God is saying and doing. In that moment, there's nourishment there, my friends. And then when the time is right, there is a harvest, and it will be plentiful because the tree has gone through the seasons of waiting and slow, steady growth and just being strong and present, drawing nourishment. And then when the time comes, the harvest is great. That's RadCast.